this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This layout is for Mixed Media Friday with Cheeky Studio, and this is with Miranda and Tuesday. I decided to do something just a little bit different, and I am going to go into my Traveler's Notebook. Now, I don't do too much mixed media on this. I decided to go light with my Traveler's Notebook and went and did some splatters and stuff on it. So you can still do mixed media, it's just I decided to do a little less than I normally do, but that's okay because I really wanted to show you how you can still use mixed media in a Traveler's Notebook. I am using the collection called the Midnight Florals. I am using the 4x6 paper pad, and then I've got the ephemera pack out, and then I'm going to use the Easter collection for sequins, the Pandemonium sequence mix, along with two Vibez for my mixed media, the Glorious Day and the Don't Rain on My Parade. So that's all of the stuff that I am going to use. This layout in my Traveler's Notebook, I have found that I can do a Traveler's Notebook under 30 minutes, which is not normal for me at all. Normally it takes me about a good hour to get everything done from start to finish. And that's including turning off camera, turning on, that kind of stuff, in between what I do on and off camera. With my Traveler's Notebook, almost everything that I do with the layouts shows up on my videos. Okay, so I am back in my picture up here. This is in my book, Traveler's Notebook. Everything that's in this particular Traveler's Notebook for this one here is all about the books that I read and what I feel about them, what I feel about the characters at the time, all that kind of stuff. And this particular book series that I am reading is very enjoyable for me. I really like the series for this. I don't do much about my process of like what I read and that kind of stuff, but I will link my Goodreads, I guess subscription or link to my profile. If you are a book person or what I call the book nerds, whatever you want to call it, if you are one of them, I will link my Goodreads down below along with Tuesdays and all that kind of stuff. But if you're really wanting to follow what I do read, and if you're interested on any of that, you can just follow me in Goodreads. This book here, I would say, is a series by Sarah Maas. And what I did was that I did all of my layering, and I placed and I cut down the middle where I want to place these two pieces at. The white piece that you see is where I'm going to, at the end, write down all of my journaling, what I feel about this particular book and this series. And it's just explaining how I like the characters, how I envision myself if I was in their shoes. And this one's fantasy. It's all about assassins. So I'm thinking like wearing the getup and all that kind of stuff. So that's all the journaling that's going to go in that white space of all of that layering pieces that I did. And here I got out the ephemera packs and I placed a bunch of heart clusters in those two corners. And then I placed all of my sprinkles and splatters and all that stuff on there along with the sequins, of course. And I'm just placing these along there. So make sure that you go over and check Tuesday's layout for what she does for her Mixed Media Friday. And make sure that you go and check out the group. Also, if you are planning on purchasing any of these collections, which I highly recommend that you do, she comes up with tons and tons of products for the amount, and it's amazing because you can get 10% off by using my code, which is Miranda10. Obviously, I'll link everything down below. I want you guys to also come check us out at the Facebook group and along with the YouTube channel. Everything will be, like I said, will be linked down below in the description. And hopefully you enjoy this process video as well, because I know that it's something different that I have done for Cheeky Studio. Since April, I have been It's a little bit of a challenge for me to do Traveler's Notebook because it was something that I was not going to get into. And now that I have gotten into it, I'm enjoying it. I'm starting to like it. It's not something that I gravitate to a lot, but I've been trying to branch out a little bit more on what I do other than just, I guess really just my 12 by 12 layouts. I started to do 8.5 by 11s, which I haven't done on here yet, but I will. And I'm also have done as well because it's already been put up. I've also done 4 by 4 layouts as well. They're little books that I've gotten and found. So I'm trying to branch out. That was my whole goal this year, and I am certainly doing that. So I just grabbed my little diamond-shaped glass plates, or whatever you want to call them there, and I placed all of my sequins down. And I grabbed certain colors out of each collection, because obviously the Pandemonium is all greens and blacks and browns and that kind of thing. But I grabbed out the clear pieces that were in there, and then I matched the blues up with the certain like blues that are on the feathers that she has in this collection. And this pretty much ends it out. That's like the cool thing about this with the Traveler's Notebook. I am done like super duper quick. That's the beauty of this. I love it for that. So here I am. I'm just placing the rest of it down, and I'm just digging in, making sure that the colors match for it. You know, like the sequence matches, they match. I don't want to put something down that doesn't match, obviously. And the one tidbit that I will tell you about Traveler's Notebook is make sure that when you place down, like if you decide to cut like I did, my layering pieces and stuff, make sure that it can fold. Because I have found that I don't get it to fold right away, and then it's a pain. It doesn't want to shut. So I just thought I'd give you that little tidbit that I'm still learning. Like I'm still learning on Traveler's Notebooks too, because I just started in April doing these. And here I am. I'm just placing my journaling down. And like I said, I do all my journaling off camera. You will see still shots at the end. Obviously, make sure that you link and subscribe to my channel as well, and make sure you go over and check out Tuesdays to see what she's going to do for Mixed Media Friday. Along with, make sure that you go hit the hit the join button for the group in the Facebook, and then also use my code of Miranda10 for your purchase off. And here I am. I'm placing the splatters of the Glorious Day and the Don't Rain on My Parade. Now, of course, I gotta clean up. You know how that is. You always see me clean up on things. And I just placed the splattering all over. I just like how simple it is on this page. Something simple for me. I like when I do less is more. I like when I can not do so much on a page, but yet it turns out wonderful. And I'm cleaning up again. So I'm going to leave you with that. You'll see me put on the date stamp, and the close-ups are coming up, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye!